So balance, have you thought about that recently? Chances are if you're over the age of 50, you've realized the danger of a fall. You might have taken a fall and you realized how devastating that can be, how much it can really impact your life. Or you know somebody who has taken a fall and it has really, really changed your life. My name is Dawn. I'm with New Dawn Exercise Therapy, and today I want to talk to you about how do you get your balance better and why do you want to get it better. I've worked with just so many individuals that we generally almost every session we do balance work and their balance gets better. And a lot of them have told me, oh man, I was about to fall, say, just walking out my garage and I forgot that step was there. I was walking down the sidewalk and I didn't know a crack was there. And then my body just kind of recovered and I knew I prevented a fall by some of the work that I'd been doing. So I want to share with you some of those tips today. We're going to cover 7 tips that I believe will really help you. Now the first 4 kind of exercises, things that you can do on your own. Think about, and balance doesn't have to be anything too complex how you practice it. People want balance exercises. And I'm like, keep it as simple as you can. If you're in your kitchen, pretend this is my countertop. What I could do is I'm going to march on one foot. I'm going to march on the other. And I say by the countertop because if you're new to balance, you want to be holding on to something. Okay? So what you could do is lengthen the amount of time that you hold that. You could be lifting your leg side to side. When you do one leg, you could be lifting up your arm. Now you could also, when you're doing that countertop type balance work, you could try closing your eyes, but you got to hold on, okay? So I just close my eyes and lift up one foot and the other. And the reason that gets so much harder is our eyes give us feedback to help us keep our balance, okay? So that would be something that down the road maybe you'd want to start to try, but practicing just countertop, holding on, standing on one foot, that'll help a lot, okay? When you're brushing your teeth, tip number 2, brushing your teeth. We all got to brush our teeth every day, right? Hopefully twice a day. But what you could do is be brushing on one foot, standing on the other foot. You got your counter right there, just in case you want to hold on a little bit. Again, we could be doing the side stuff. We could be lifting the leg to the back, but whatever we're doing to just change it up and stand on one foot, it's going to help, okay? So tip number 3, you're microwaving something. You're waiting for the timer to go off. Oh, I've got like a minute. I'm going to hold 30 seconds on one foot because I've got my timer right there. 30, bing, 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 30 seconds on the other side because my microwave's almost over, okay, that timer there. So it gives you a timer, it gives you something to do while you're standing there waiting, okay? Number 4, most of us watch TV. There's commercials. Well, not so much anymore, but you might be watching commercials, or maybe you're just gonna hit pause on that streaming. I want you to think about walking on a balance beam. Now, if you've never done this, you wanna stand next to something, maybe a wall. And what I would do is put one foot in front of the other, and then the other. It's like I'm walking on a balance beam, all right? And then I'm gonna walk backwards on that balance beam. A nice straight line, soft knees, you don't want to lock them out. And if you've never done that before, you definitely want to be holding on to something and make sure there's nothing around you because all of a sudden, that thing you saw, you said to yourself, oh, I'll remember it's there. You won't, and you'll probably trip on it, and that would really be not so good. So balance beam walks, I love those to work the balance. It's a different way. Now, the last 3 things I'm going to mention are not necessarily exercises, but things you need to keep in mind. Going down your stairs, you must hold on to the railing. And I know a lot of people give me grief about that. They're like, I've walked down these stairs hundreds of times, I'm fine. All it takes is one little clip of your heel and you're gonna go tumbling down, okay? I know a lady that she went down, she was almost at the bottom of her stairs and just the last 2 steps she missed. She can't walk, she's paralyzed, okay? It was a freak accident, but it can happen. I've had other people just miss 1 step in the garage and they busted an ankle. That affects them for months. I mean, they can't walk. Their mobility is greatly impacted. They can't drive, okay? Myself, I know going down the stairs one day, I just caught the little back of my heel and I almost started to go. And that convinced me from now on I'm holding that rail because one fall can change my life forever. So you gotta hold on to the rail. Next up, if you're walking on ice, if you're watching this right now, I'm filming this in May. We shouldn't have ice for a while. And I walk my dog a lot outside when it's icy in the winter. I've learned don't pick up my feet and try to walk. Glide, 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 skate, 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 okay? If it's an icy surface, I'm probably not gonna have any luck walking on that successfully. I'm going to fall. And I'm in pretty good shape and I've got good balance. So I've learned glide, 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 don't pick up the feet. Most of the time I'd say that will keep you from falling on the ice wherever you're at. Just remember to glide, skate it, don't try to walk it. Lastly, keep your head on, okay? Be aware. If you're walking, if you're a walker and you're walking someplace that you've walked hundreds of times before, there could still be a little something that you could trip on. If you're texting, if you're talking to somebody next to you, you got to keep your eyes open. You got to keep your awareness, because if we can keep you from falling that one time that could bust your knee, bust your ankle, even bust your shoulder. I had someone injure their shoulder recently because they took a tumble, landed on their hand wrong. Keep your eyes open, okay? And a lot of times if we're out, say I know people will be walking in downtown Rochester, that's kind of near where I live. I've just seen too many people stumble over a curb that they didn't know was there because they weren't paying attention. Keep your eyes open, okay? So that covers it for today. To get your balance better, take getting your balance better seriously, because again, if we prevent one fall, that could be devastating. Mission accomplished. If I can help, let me know, and I wish you a great rest of your day.